YouTubers, this is Lady Luna, the Psychic Tarot Reader from Lady Luna's spiritualguidance.com, and I have a pick a card for you today. Spirit wanted me to do a reading about how they see the individuals who chooses which pile. So if you choose a pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3, the orange citrine, this is a labradorite, and this is a amethyst. This is the readings about how Spirit sees you as a person, and also some type of guidance, and then a transformation that might be occurring for you here in the future, okay? So this is pile number 1. Pick the pile that resonates with you, and we'll see what Spirit has to say about you and what's going on with your life right now, okay? So this is the orange citrine, which is one of my favorite stones. Very beautiful. Pile number 1. Pile number 2, a labradorite, another beautiful stone, and I don't know if I can get to collect the pretty iridescent shine inside of it, but it's so gorgeous. So yeah, that is your there you go, right like that, so pretty. A labradorite, and that's for number 2. And then you have the beautiful, always well-known amethyst, and this is the cluster crystal. So it's a beautiful. I think it matches my nails. Oh, it does. Purple. So yeah, so there you go. So this is pile number 3. So just take a minute, close your eyes, take a deep breath in, maybe 3, then open your eyes back up and look at the picture. Choose which stone or crystal that you are resonating with. Okay? Alright, so we're going to start with pile number 1. I will put pile number 2 off to the side here. So I already did the pre-shuffle, so they'll take that time out of the video. Alright, so pile number 1. You chose the orange citrine. And the pile number 1 talks about, okay, this is how Spirit sees you. They see you as the owl magic. Owl magic is very intuitive, very psychically gifted, very wise. Have you ever heard the phrase, the wise old owl? So Spirit sees you as a very wise person. They also see you as, and you might either you already know that you're gifted, or that you're coming into your gift, or you feel something different about yourself to other people that surround you. Please know that you are. If you come across this reading and you chose number 1, please know that Owl has chosen to, for you to know that you choose to know the truth because you can. You have the ability to know. And that is a claircognizance kind of thing, to clear knowing. Clear seeing is clairvoyance. Clear hearing is clairaudience, and clear feeling is clairsentience. Those are 4 gifts that we all, and there's other gifts out there, but those are the 4 gifts that I'm being called to now that you might have. And if you feel that you already have it, then you're being triggered. You've been called for this reading to understand that Spirit sees you as this gifted person. Spirit knows that you have this gift, and they're bringing this to your attention so that you can start educating yourself on how to move or advance forward in that path, a spiritual path. You need to open your inner wisdom. You need to open your inner vision, and you can see through the deceptions of other people around you. You have a keen insight. So when you walk into a room, you know that somebody is probably lying to you. You get that feeling, that gut feeling, or you just clearly know. Or you see it, you just see it. That this person's not being truthful to you, or a situation isn't being truthful to you, or you're not getting all the information. So Spirit recognizes that you have the capabilities of doing this, and you may have felt this yourself. So you need, but they notice that you need to let go of the past and make room for some better life. You need to rise up. You need to be. You need to accept the gifts. Or you can deny them, I guess, and not. But I can't see you denying them if you're going through YouTube and looking for videos about spirituality or spiritual growth. So I'm going to assume that you're definitely wanting to move forward in your path, and Spirit recognizes that with this reading. And if you've chosen the very first crystal here, the citrine, citrine is very intuitive stone. Also, it helps with your intuition abilities. And everybody has gifts, and everybody has intuitions. We just choose not to use them. And some of us do use it, and we don't realize we are using it. So again, magic and wisdom are your birthright. So you were born to do this. You were born with this gift. And again, that is Spirit saying that they recognize you as owl magic. So if you're getting this reading is for you. Another card that was brought, okay, new beginnings. So this may be a definitely new thing for you, for one of the viewers out there. If you are coming across this reading, obviously Spirit is recognizing this could be very new to you. This could be very new, an approach for you. You may be on the path of trying to educate yourself, and just know that Spirit recognizes you trying to do that. What else? And I pulled an Archangel card. Clear your space. So on the Owl card, it said there that you need to let the past go and make room for a better life. Well, apparently Archangel Jophiel stepped in and has put her 2 cents in your reading. She wants you to clear your space. And what that means is 2 things. You may have clutter in your home, you may have clutter in your life, but you need to do some type of cleansing of yourself to get rid of some blockages so that you can move forward and be this spiritual gifted person that Spirit knows that you are birthed with. Okay? So you just need to call on Archangel Jophiel and ask for guidance from her or him, whatever sex the angel is. I do not know Archangel sexes, but the person who does this card thinks it must have been a female. But Jophiel could be definitely a male angel. But by the way, anyway, so Archangel Jophiel can get rid of your chatter and clear the energy around you and use Feng Shui. And that's another word that you might want to look up to cleanse your house with, is Feng Shui. I do believe that uses water energy and crystal energy. And I think it has to do with where you place certain things in your house to cause an equal balance. But do Google Feng Shui so you can start working on the clutter in your home and the clutter in your life and getting rid of some of that past hurts. You can't move forward spiritually with blockages. You can't. You'll be stuck. You'll move a little bit, and then you'll be stuck. Then you'll move a little bit, and you'll be stuck. And it's frustrating. So I recommend, with this clearing your space, this means that you need to start learning to meditate. The Spirit is telling me you need to find a way to clean your chakras. And there are so many videos out there to do that. There are crystals that you can use to do that. And there are prayers out there to the archangels that you can use to help cleanse your energy field so that you can move forward, open yourself up, and be a spiritual person. So yes, if you chose this this stone here, this citrine, please know that Spirit recognizes you as a very gifted, spiritual, psychic type person, and you got it. You can be a healer. You can be a person who Reiki is healing. You can be a psychic medium. You could have the clairs, the 4 clairs, or just a few of the clairs: clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, and claircognizance. And I think there's more, but those are the 4 that I absolutely work with now. So please know that you're being recognized. And if you are looking at this video for confirmation, Spirit says you got your confirmation. Okay. Now these cards here that I had pre-shuffled and fell out for you for pile number 1. Are transformation and changes, things that you can expect to happen here in the future for yourself. And this is about new career and a family change. Now, the new career could be definitely attached to this new beginning card. So you can definitely be changing your thought process about changing the situation, the job that you're in, because the job that you're in now may not be good for you spiritually. It may be negative area, drama around at all times, and you maybe want to change your career. You could also be changing your career to a spiritual-based career, to where you are serving your divine purpose, which I do believe is probably more the path in which Spirit is trying to lead you down. So yeah, you've got a new career, a new beginning happening, and that would definitely be something that Spirit is bringing up for you. And then you have family choices, family changes. Family changes regarding that when you change yourself spiritually and you start believing in a certain way, or you start acting a certain way, and you start growing a certain way, trust me, that you are going to change the people around you. You will be getting rid, and it could be the reason why you get a new career card pop up, is because you want to be getting rid of things that doesn't serve you, because you want to open up this new path for yourself, this new life for yourself. So you're going to do that with this family change. You're going to be attracting new friends, but to realize that some of the older people that probably are not good and beneficial for you are going to move out of your life, okay? And so that way will give you opening space to create, to be creative, intuitive, and to grow spiritually, and always for your highest good, okay? So this is definitely a big change for you happening, alrighty? So I don't know if I'll pull, I think I will pull 1 card here from the divine direction, about direction, which way you need to go to get started on your path. Okay, Blessed Spirit, can you give me a card? Decide. Oh, you got 2 cards. Okay, on this holiday, it's time to go. Okay, so they want you to start dreaming, start manifesting, start creating the path that you want to do. So if you need to make a decision. You got decide and holiday. And holiday to me is like enjoying the life, enjoying your life like a holiday every day, okay? So it says it's time to go on that holiday that you have been dreaming about and live your life. So when I get this card, what I'm getting told right now is that you need to live your life happily. You need to live your life joyfully, because we're supposed to be happy and joyful when we go on a vacation or a holiday. So you need to take some time away from the world, and you need to get some time to meditate and cleanse and declutter yourself. You need to find some time to grow your clairs if you have them. Find out what you got going on, what gift you're being presented with, because there's a decision you need to make. Okay, it's time for you to make a decision. Call upon your spirit guides to help you. And if you don't know what your spirit guides are, you simply go to meditate, have them come to you in your dreams, or in a meditation. Now, I don't think that meditation will happen quickly for first timers, but for those who has been meditating and you've come across this reading, please know that you're being guided. This reading is for you. You're being guided to make that choice, make that decision, because Spirit only wants the highest good for you. Only. Okay? All right, so we will clean this up and we will go to pile number 2. All righty. Now, pile number 2 was the labradorite, which I love that stone, and it's a very psychic, good psychic stone, good cleansing stone, good helping you with your intuition. All right, so the first card that we got, this is how Spirit sees you. Oh, okay. You got the butterfly card. And I absolutely love butterflies. Butterflies means rebirth, a changing person. They see you as a changing person. They see you growing into something differently. You used to be something, and you've already passed a situation, and now you are a whole new person, and you are going through some type of awakening. You can reinvent yourself. So they see you as a person who is able to survive any situation. You make sure it happens. They also say that you open to the rewards of change. So when you're going through a change right now, and you know it, because if you chose this this stone in pile number 2, then Spirit sees you as a changed person, as going through a transition from old to new, and you have brilliance to share with the world. So apparently Spirit thinks that you have some knowledge that you need to be sharing with other people so that they can prosper from that too and grow. And in turn, that goes back onto you. As a karmic situation, it comes back to you in a good way, and you will always be really well rewarded for that. So that's what open to the rewards of change comes in. So you will and love every part of your journey. If you are getting this card, there may be some parts of your journey, the butterfly card, there may be some parts of your journey that you're not really happy with, because you got to go through some type of changes, and sometimes changes occur once you go through a traumatic or a drama or a really severe incident in your life that makes you become spiritually awakened. So yeah, you're definitely awakening in a spiritual path. You already know that you are special. Spirit wants you to know that they see that you are growing and rebirthing and transitioning into a whole nother type of spiritual person compared to the person you was in the past. So the card that they chose for you is Unfoldment, a lotus flower. Absolutely. So again, this is about growing and rebirthing. They see the change in you. They see you like a flower just opening up and blossoming. You're doing good, and they actually acknowledge that. They see that you're doing good, and they applaud you. This is beautiful. I love this card, this reading. They see that you're changing. Absolutely. Let's see what the archangels have to say to you. Divine Order. Archangel Raguel. If I pronounce it wrong, I do apologize, but I don't. Raguel. I'm not politically correct on some of these names, but I do my best. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusions and see underlying order. So apparently, if you come to this reading, you're probably questioning, what is my next step? I feel like I'm stuck, possibly. And please know they say right now there could be a rest time, a downtime from your spiritual growth. You could be going through a period that nothing seems to happen, but behind the scenes, it is happening. Just please know that whatever you see, there are some illusions that's going to be placed in front of you. And please know that those illusions are exactly just that. They are illusions and not real. And don't let them trigger you into believing that your spiritual path is not in existence. It is, and it's happening. But you're going through a rest phase. And I've had to learn this. when I was doing my spiritual path, and I'm still awakening, I'm still going through the growth. When I went through my spiritual growth and spiritual path awakening, let me tell you, there are some trigger moments that triggers old things that I bring back, and I realize this is just an illusion. And once you start realizing that those energies that you're feeling or seeing are just an illusion to trigger you, because you're being tested. You have to, I mean, it's a path, it's a spiritual awakening. You're going to be tested, and you need to pass the test to get on through to the other side, so you don't have to deal with the heartache. And yes, there is heartache going through a spiritual awakening due to the fact that there's so much growth that you got to go through. You got to let go of past hurts, past issues. So, okay. And a motivation. So this is the transition card. I love the butterfly cards. This is about change, transmission. And I asked Spirit earlier, a card for pile number 2, and apparently they put out motivation. So some of you are definitely in a stagnant time at a restaurant, and you're probably lacking the motivation. Or you could be coming out of that stagnant time and getting ready to feel that motivation. But please know that right now, when you get a motivation card, that Spirit is bringing to you some motivation soon to open up and to start moving forward again, because you're going to continue ascending, always ascending that mountain. You're always climbing that mountain. And so if you pick number 2, just please know, the pile 2, please know that Spirit is seeing you as a changed vessel, as a changed spiritual person. They see you changing. They see you going through it. So they're acknowledging you. And just please acknowledge that they do see you changing. It's not easy change, but it is still a change. Now I'm going to pull, and it's still this journey. I'm going to pull a card for you from the Divine Direction, and there's some more what you need to do to get going out of the stagnant situation that you feel like you're in. And we do go through it. We have to have rest periods. And like I said, I got to learn that because I was like gung-ho, study, pushing myself, meditating every day, and it was to the point where I was exhausting myself, and I was told to stop. It says too many cards. I heard the word stop. So I just put down my cards, and I walked out of the room, and I went outside, and I just connected with nature because I had to. I was almost like an addictive nature. It can be addictive. That's the Spirit. Can you give them a guidance on the viewer for pile number 2? Can you give me some guidance, that's the Spirit, for pile number 2 for the viewer? And I normally get a card. Time. Okay. Time. And they're telling you that the universe is helping you. Look for synchronicities, synchronistic events around you. Synchronicities are things that happen, and they happen over and over, and you're like, oh, so you need to take like numbers, which is my synchronicity. Me and my twin flame, we connect through numbers a lot, and that's a whole nother story in itself, the twin flame story. But anyway, so time here, they're telling you to take some time and observe your surroundings around you. If you see spirits leaving feathers and coins and certain things around, like bugs and the animals come in your path during the days, or you just need to write these down, because they all have meanings, and this is their way of communicating with you. I think I found a penny yesterday at work in a room, which is very weird because I work in a medical facility, and I just can't imagine finding a penny laying on the floor in a corner. That's where it was at. Is there anything else but the Spirit? And goals. They want you to set goals for yourself. It's time for you to take your goals off the back burner and go after them. So if your goals is to definitely grow spiritually and to obtain, and you've taken time and rested, and if you are in the resting state and you're being told to get motivated back again, just know that everything is working exactly the way it's supposed to be, and that start looking around your surroundings for synchronicities. Numbers like 111, 222, 555, 666, those numbers are synchronicity numbers, especially if you're seeing them all the time. Write these numbers down, make a journal every day what you see, and then look up the meanings for them. And then your goals, set your goals on what you want to achieve, because Spirit is watching you. Spirit is trying to help you. Okay? So that's for number 2. Okay. All right. Pile number 3. Let's start with how Spirit sees you. Okay, you are seen as a squirrel. Love it. I think these cards are so beautiful. A squirrel. So this, always being prepared. Okay, you are a survivalist. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. You are cheerful and you have a fun disposition. You're a blessing to everyone that's around you. People like you. People like to come up to you and be around you. So Spirit sees you as a very blessed person. Spirit sees you as you don't let life's distractions take you off course. So if an obstacle gets in your way, you find a way to get around it. You do. You find a way to move around that obstacle and remove it out of your way, because you'll be darned if ain't nobody gonna make put any unhappiness in your life. And unfortunately, everybody has those moments, but you're capable of getting out of those moments. They're telling you that you just need to make a plan for your future and live make a plan for the future, and life will give you all that you need. So apparently you have the capabilities of manifesting or co-creating your future for yourself, because Spirit said that you definitely have that ability. They see you as as an expert of hardworking. So you don't back down. You like to get your stuff done, and you like to make sure it's done correctly. I see that you're very energetic. You're very happy. You do make sure that you are going to be reserving things for the future for yourself, and Spirit sees you as this type of person. Okay, so you got 2 cards this last time. Everybody else did not. They only got 1. So let's see what they give you. A volcano and summer solstice. And what this means to, what Spirit is trying to say here is that you have a high energetic type personality, and that when there is obstacles in your way, you know how to blow them out. You just move on forward. You keep trudging forward. I'd almost believe that people that chose number 3 might just be fire signs, and that could be a Leo and Aries, especially in Aries, because they're great leadership. And who is it? Is it Leo, Aries? And I cannot remember what the other fire sign is. Oh my gosh, I'm having a brain fart. Okay, so anyway, it reminds me of a fire sign, a person who has energetic and going, gotta go. Sagittarius, that's the other one. Fire sign, Sagittarius, I think. Okay, so anyways, beyond that. So Spirit recognizes you being a very energetic type person, and you're constantly making sure that your ends will meet, making sure that you're provided for, and if you have a family, you're making sure they're provided for too. And they also recognize that you shine. People recognize this. You do shine. You're a very radiant type person, and people like your energy. They like being around you. You're like bouncing around. I can't sit still because I'm feeling the energy off of you, and I would love that energy. But yeah, you're a happy go person, absolutely happy go person, and Spirit sees you as this. Okay, so then you're going to get some guidance from Spirit, a relationship harmony. Okay, that's interesting. So archangels, I've asked them into the conversation, so I get a card from them. And what they're saying to you is, Archangel Regular, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved right now. So I'm assuming, because you are a person who likes to remove drama from their life and don't want drama, that you might be around a drama situation or something that's happening or getting ready to build up, because we do have a new moon coming. But just know that when you get this reading, again, this is timeless, you may be either getting ready to face a drama around you at home or at work, but please know that Spirit, and if you call upon Archangel Raguel to help calm the situation, because you yourself as a squirrel has ability to remove this stuff out of your life by simply not participating in it, walking away from it, or just sitting back and watching it unfold. And then be intelligent when you make choices if you're being spoke to during this dramatic against you. But you could be just a person just standing back and watching it all unfold, which is good too. But again, just know that Spirit is definitely with you on that situation if it happens, because it's funny I have it underneath the volcano, so I do believe it's going to be some type of drama, because it's coming underneath the volcano incident, or something's going to blow up. It doesn't have to be bad, but it can be resolved, because you have the capability of resolving it, because that's the type of person you are. You will get through it with no problem. And the transformation and change card that I pulled for pile number 3 was seeking and finding. So you definitely have the ability to seek and find ways to make your life better, to make situations like this, what's getting ready to happen or is happening now, better. You know how to remove the blockages. You know how to do that. So you need to continue being that person. Spirit sees you as a really good survival type person. You definitely can survive a situation, and you got your mindset. You'll start thinking clearly, but you're like go. Gotta take care of it. Okay. Let's see what Spirit has to add to your reading. Oh, strength, of course. You got 3 cards. Okay. Squirrel being nature. You need to find some time to reconnect and get out in the sun card, because that's going to rejuvenate you and make you feel really good, especially health-wise with the vitamin D and everything. You need to definitely, so you're the type of person that has to get out in the sun, on your skin, walk barefooted in the grass so you can connect with Mother Earth and connect her energy so she can keep you grounded when situations happen, so that you don't burst out unnaturally. But I don't think you would, because you're not that type of person. But just so you know, you also have strength. You have enormous amount of strength and courage. Remain focused and stand tall and shine through whatever drama is getting ready to come to you. Just know that you got it, sister or brother. You guys got it. Spirit sees you, and they recognize you as being a very strong person, and they want you to stay positive. Enjoy the positive times. Smile. Know that everything is going to be just fine, and your angels are with you. Your spirit guides are with you. Everybody's with you, it seems like. So I like your reading, number 3. I hope that you like it too. And again, if you guys just don't forget to like and subscribe down below these videos, so I can give you more spiritual guidance weekly. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye.